us to another important interview, that of DCW Chief Swati Maliwal, who is now joining us on the broadcast. Swati, thank you so much for being a part of this important conversation. Unfortunately, we are speaking at a time when such an instance of violence on women has come out, and at least it has seen the light of the day despite that internet gag order. But we have only got to know of this after 77 days of it happening in Manipur. How does that make you feel?
I'm deeply distressed. And I'll tell you, I saw that video at night yesterday and it completely shook me. I was not able to sleep. I'm not feeling good the entire day. And the moment I'm closing my eyes, those visuals are coming in front of me because I have never seen anything the like of what I saw. And it is so sad that Manipur has been burning for the past 3 months. And an FIR in this particular case was registered 2.5 months back. And yet no arrest had been made till now. And when the chief minister was asked by a media house, the chief minister has gone on record saying that hundreds of such cases have happened in Manipur. So how can he be expected to take cognizance of all of them? What is happening? Why there is so much silence? Why is there so much inaction? I have written a letter to the Prime Minister of the country as well as the Manipur Chief Minister. And I have 3 demands. 1, they should take urgent action. All steps need to be taken in order to curb this violence. Second, strongest action has to be taken against all these perpetrators of all these hundreds of FIRs, not just this particular case. And the third step is that I have requested the Manipur Chief Minister to allow my visit to Manipur because I can see that nobody is going. Okay. I cannot see Union Minister of Women and Child Development Minister going there. I cannot see NCW chairperson going there. So I have requested the Manipur Chief Minister, I am coming. Please assist me, please help me in going and meeting all these survivors because we need to create a fact-finding report and we need to get the urgent attention of the state as well as the center on this very serious issue. Okay,
so when you speak about the Women and Child Development Minister, Ms. Smriti Irani ji, what she has said on having a word with Chief Minister Biren Singh, would you call that a mere lip service, or do you think that there is going to be some important action that is now going to be taken? And in that regard, what do you think about the Prime Minister's statement as he's finally spoken about the violence in Manipur with this news in the backdrop, that of the perpetrators unleashing this sort of violence on women?
I think it is too little and too late. You see, what is it that they've done? They've just given a few statements. As the Union WCD minister, it is her role. She needs to rush to the area. You see, the Chief Minister of Manipur himself has said that there are hundreds of such cases. So hundreds of such survivors are suffering in silence and nobody is going there to assess the situation, create a fact-finding report, take action, take cognizance. Maybe a high-level committee has to be set up. Who will set it up? Until they will visit that place and understand what is exactly happening on the ground. Why has the Prime Minister of the country refused to acknowledge Manipur, the burning of Manipur till now? And only now he's just made a statement about it. Why is it that he's not going to Manipur and understand? You see, Manipur is a part of our country. How can we as a society allow the most horrific of human rights violations in a state of ours? This is completely bizarre and it's angering me so much because you see, on a daily basis, we are handling cases. But believe you me, I've never seen something so horrific. I have never witnessed it. And it's just making me question myself as a woman, that I'm a woman of this country. I'm a citizen of this country. Forget about the Women Commission chairperson. As a citizen of this country, what more can I do? So I'm trying to go to Manipur and I really appeal that all leaders should go there, see what is the situation, and all this gag has to end. You see, you can't just silence the voice. And I believe that, the center has come hard on Twitter and stated that, you should not have made this video go viral. While, it's so sad that such a horrific video has to go viral in our country in order for the first action to happen. That said, obviously the video is extremely scarring, it is scary, and I don't think I'll ever be the same again after seeing what I've seen. And I've also written on my Twitter account, I appeal to people to not to share the video, but to just come hard on an agency. It's like shooting the messenger. What action are you doing? Why is the Manipur chief minister saying that there are hundreds of cases, and all of this has been happening, and what can I do? Of course he can do much more than that.
Okay, so Swati, since you mentioned that Twitter has been asked to take down this video that's now viral, we also understand how Twitter has been asked to, in fact, take down this video because of the gravity of the situation. This is important because many of those videos were not even blur. We on the channel have taken, a view that we should not be playing out the video even by blurring it, because the identities of the victim and also just simple respect to the victims needs to be given, and their identities need to be protected. So that's why that is important. But we also understand that this entire crime was really committed as a response to a fake video that was about a Delhi girl who was murdered by her family members and her body was put in a poly bag. And that video was circulated as a fake video, that this was a violence that was perpetrated by members of the Kuki community against a Meitei woman. So what do you have to say about fake news that is leading to these revenge killings, revenge violence, especially in a state like Manipur, which is now raked with ethnic violence?
Absolutely. Fake news of any form which leads to such horrific crimes being committed, they need to be immediately stopped, curbed. But I would like to know what action was taken when that fake video was circulated. Were those men or women, whoever they were they arrested who circulated that fake video? They were not. So my only question is, firstly, I want to question this mindset where a particular girl, suppose some crime has also been committed by that girl. Now, in order to offset that, some other crime is committed against another girl. That entire mindset, it is so shameful. It is really, really sad. It is shameful. It is barbaric, and it has no place in civilized society. And it's very unfortunate because I have seen several people, even on Twitter and on other social media sites, actually supporting the violence by citing exactly this, that they did this to the community, so we did that to the other community. I think this kind of a mindset needs to be questioned firstly, and needs to be condemned in the strongest words possible. At the same time, you see all these videos that are circulated, they can trigger, especially survivors.
Yes.
You see, that's why even I did not circulate even the blurred form of the video, because I deal with survivors. And I know that people who have gone through sexual violence can be really, really traumatized by something like that. And also, we should never do something like that, because we should not reveal the identity of the survivors. So while action should be taken that, such kind of videos should not be circulated, but we also have to remember, whatever action has happened, whatever attention Manipur has got, is only through the circulation of this one video, because otherwise nobody was taking any cognizance. And where leaders fail, it is very unfortunate that viral videos seem to work.
All right, Swati, thank you so much. Appreciate you joining us on the broadcast, and thank you so much for sharing your views. On that note, it's time for me to slip into a very short break here on Viewpoint. More coming up.